Jai Shriman Narayana. Hello everyone, I am the Pauranika. Welcome to the first episode of the Mahabharata as written by sage Vedavyasa. This is Anukramanika Parva of Adi Parva. Once upon a time in the Naimisharanya, Kulapati Rishi Saunaka, a guru with 10,000 students, performed a yaga, a sacrifice that would take place for 12 years. Many great sages assembled there to witness the event. One day, the son of sage Lomaharshana named Ugrashrava visited them. Sage Lomaharshana is also known by name Suta. Hence, his son Ugrashrava is called Sauti. As soon as the dwellers of Naimisharanya saw Ugrashrava Sauti, they surrounded him and greeted him fondly with an intent to learn different stories from him. Ugrashrava bowed to them reverentially and inquired about the progress of their finances. He sat comfortably on a mat among the sages. Then one of the sages casually inquired, Sutaputra, O son of Suta, where are you coming from? How long did you travel and where have you been? Then Ugrashrava Sauti said, King Janamejaya was doing Sarpayaga, the snake sacrifice. There, sage Vaisampayana narrated various stories related to Mahabharata. These stories are unique with different meanings and interpretations. From there, I had been to many sacred places, including a place called Samanta Panchaka. At that very place, the Pandava and Kaurava brothers fought a great battle. From there, I have come here directly. In this august assembly, I take immense pleasure to narrate you the stories of your choice. Please let me know what you wish to hear. Then the sages requested Sauti that they wish to hear the Itihasa of Mahabharata as told by sage Vyasa. They said, We heard that it is a tale with greatest of morals and values. We learned that in the Sarpayaga performed by Janamejaya, sage Vaisampayana, with the due permission of Vyasa, narrated this story. We wish to hear the same. Sauti bowed to the feet of Lord Srihari and started narrating. This story, called Mahabharata, was told by many earlier, is being told now, and will be told by many in the years to come. Such is this bundle of knowledge with no parallel to it in all the three lokas. Once upon a time, sage Vedavyasa sat in a cave at the feet of the Himalayas. After finishing his daily chores, he sat in meditation with a pleasant will and saw the course of Mahabharata in his mind. In the blank canvas of space, before the creation, there was only darkness. At that time, a giant egg was formed and that became the seed of the creation. The ancient Brahman, who is the embodiment of truth and light, entered into it. From that, Hiranyagarbha was born. He is the first one to have a body. Then Brahma, Vishnu, and Rudra were born. To carry out Brahma's job of creation, Manu, Prajapati, Parameshti, Prachetasa, Daksha, and the 7 sons of Daksha were born. After them, the 7 sages and the 14 Manus were born as 21 Prajapatis. The man of incomprehensible nature, as known by the rishis, was born. So did the Vishvedevas, the Adityas, the Vasus, the Ashwinis, the Yakshas, the Sadhyas, the Pisachas, the Guhyakas, the Pitrudevatas, the wise Brahmarshis, and the holy Rajarshis. Then the water, the heavens, the earth, the air, the sky, and the directions came into existence. Then came the years, the seasons, the months, the fortnights, the day and the night. It is believed that then 33,333 devatas were born. Of them, the sun had many names like Divah-putra, Brihad-banu, Chakshu, Atma, Ruchika, Arka, Banu, and Ravi. Ravi is considered as the one to start creation on earth. Ravi's son was Devabhrat, and Devabhrat's son was Subhrat. Subhrat had three sons by names Dasajyoti, Satajyoti, and Sahasrajyoti. As the names represent, Dasajyoti had 10,000 sons, Satajyoti had 100,000 sons, and Sahasrajyoti had 1,000,000, a million sons. From these sons, the lineages of Kuru, Yadu, Bharata, Yayati, Ikshvaku were formed and the creation expanded exponentially. On seeing the entire creation, including the Mahabharata, sage Vedavyasa decided to compose the epic in both abridged and unabridged versions. Many wise men studied it from the story of Manu, few would read it from the story of Astika, and few from the story of Uparicharavasu. After composing Mahabharata, Maharshi Vyasa wondered how would he be able to teach this to his pupils. As soon as this thought occurred to him, Lord Brahma, the creator, appeared in front of him. Vyasa and other sages bowed to the creator and offered him a seat. Sage Vedavyasa, with his permission, sat next to him. Vyasa said, Pitamaha, a highly respectable poem had been composed by me. The essence of Vedas, Vedangas, and Upanishads was captured in it. The nature of decay, disease, fear, existence, and non existence was written in it. It contains the nature of the four Varnas and the essence of all the Puranas, the process of asceticism and penances, the dimensions of the sun, the moon, the planets, and the stars was included in it. A detailed account of various places, sites of pilgrimage, various countries, lands, rivers, mountains, and everything that has an importance to the mankind were discussed in it. However, I do not have an ideal writer who can write this story. Then Brahma said, O Vyasa, with the blessings of Saraswati, you composed a great story. As you call it a poem, so it shall be. Sri Mahabharata will be considered as the greatest of all writings on earth. Pray to Lord Ganesha and ask him to help you. He said so and left to his abode. Then Vyasa prayed to Lord Ganesha. Upon his arrival, Vyasa bowed and said, O Ganesha, as I see the story in my heart and narrate it, I want you to please write it down. Ganesha said, Vyasa, I shall accept the job only if you can narrate it without a break. Vyasa accepted the condition and added, Do not write anything without understanding it. Vyasa had knit the knots of the composition in such a way that it would have a deeper meaning. There are 8,800 such complex shlokas which Ugrashrava Sauti said that he knows, Sukha knows, and perhaps Sanjaya might know. To understand the complete meaning of such slokas, even Lord Ganesha would pause for a moment and Vyasa would recite many more slokas in that moment. Sri Mahabharata explains the importance of dharma, artha, kama, and moksha and thereby removes the darkness that engulfed the entire world. The shortest version of the epic was composed by the great sage in 150 slokas. The one without episodes had 24,000 slokas which Vyasa taught to his son Sukha. Sage Vyasa compiled 60 lakh or 6 million slokas, of which 30 lakhs were placed in the world of Devas, 15 lakh slokas were placed in the world of Pitrudevatas, 14 lakh slokas in the world of Gandharvas, and the remaining 1 lakh or 100,000 slokas were placed on earth in our world. While Narada narrated it to the Devas and Devala narrated it to the Pitrudevatas, sage Sukha rendered it to the Gandharvas and Rakshasas, and sage Vaisampayana to the people of this world.